Hello, my gorgeous Cancer. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Cancer, and it's in between the 13th and the actual 19th of June 2022. So this weekly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's in between the 13th and the actual 19th of June 2022. You are most certainly going to be facing an obstacle at the beginning of the week. You are going to be facing a problem at the beginning of the week. You're going to be facing a bit of a negativity at the beginning of the week, but this is good and this is really important indeed. And even the little kitty, she's agreeing with you, with me as well. Basically, the obstacle that you're going to be facing, it's an important part of your life. It's an important part of your journey. You need to deal with this. Really, you need to deal with this because it really did kind of cause a little bit of unhappiness before. So it's connected to an element from the past, but at the same time it's like kind of connected to the actual misunderstanding that you had in the past when certain situation arised. And so now this is the obstacle that it's actually going to bounce back, and it's going to be keep on coming back until you actually do something about it. So just remember, it's to do with a certain misunderstanding that you had. So what an interesting moment it's going to happen at the beginning of the week also is when somebody who's like really consistent, persistent in your life, somebody really friendly, somebody really optimistic, somebody really nice, somebody really positive, it's also going to be directly connected to you because they are going to provide you with an important news, what they're going to tell you. So this is to do with the person in your life who's rather consistent, important to you, close to you. They're going to tell you something. They're going to tell you this specific information. They're going to tell you this specific news. And at that moment you will know, oh my God, now it's really time, to use your logic and structure in order to increase your success. Indeed, it's time to get organized, but at the same time, you have to understand that the direct communication is also really important when it comes to the whole week, literally. Because the more direct communication you have, the more success you are going to actually have, okay? So this is why this is quite significant indeed. And it's all about you following your free spirit. By the time you get to the midweek, it's all about you following your free spirit. What does that mean? Well, it means that you are going to have a very kind of like a strong urge to explore. And the more you kind of like really kind of like give yourself to it, the more you are doing the right thing, the more you're going to become aware of that you're doing the right thing, because something is going to be guiding you, something is going to be letting you know along the way that you are most importantly doing the right thing. So this in itself is going to be connected to a quite significant message at around the midweek, and the message that you're going to have, it's like really going to make you aware of the really kind of sacrifice that you shouldn't make, of like a quite useless sacrifice. So it's to do with the sacrifice that you wanted to make, but this message is going to make you aware of something that you weren't aware of before. You knew certain elements weren't just right, it didn't make sense, but now this is going to be even doubled up when it comes to this situation. So this is going to make you aware of the useless sacrifice, but at the same time you will know, it's connected to some kind of like a devilish situation, devilish person, or a devilish group of people. So you are gonna naturally be pretty much so inspired by your own self, and this is exactly how you should be really living your life. And it's really going to make you think, and it's going to make you wonder, and then out of the blue there is this vision that you are going to have, a really vision. You're going to be able to feel things so vividly. I cannot even explain you how this vision is actually going to happen, but you are going to be able to feel things on such a high level very vividly, especially of like how you want your life to be, and especially like when it comes to the next step. This vision is going to be connected to the next step, but also this is to do with a very powerful intuitive epiphanies that I'm talking about. You need to at this moment in time understand that now it's time to let go of worry and fear. Because the more you worry and the more you fear, you're gonna more you slow yourself down, and you don't want this. Okay, so you just need to learn a little click trick, to kind of like a focus on the certain part of your life. But don't worry and don't think about it too intensely. How it's gonna happen. No, baby, no. So just remember this. You are gonna, this is all gonna stem from you understanding the truth the actual truth of the actual situation. So this is why, this is all going to be making sense. Don't worry. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Cancerini, it is all about an important progress in your life. This progress is going to become evident, and it's going to become obvious, and it's going to become so significant because it's coming from your hard work. And that in itself, it's going to require the natural next step. And the natural next step that you need to have here is the actual, compromise. There is the certain compromise that it's going to be followed, but then and at the same time, this is all connected to the actual results of efforts that you're going to become aware that are nearly due. So it doesn't really matter. You will know it's all about the reorganization as well. It's brilliant because it's, on one hand going to make you feel really, really indecisive. But I say brilliant because when you become indecisive, this in itself, it's like going to be a very important sign for you. When you find yourself being indecisive at around the end of the week, at the same time, you need to understand that this is going to be facing a really important aspect of your life when it comes to your emotions, and when it comes to so much that you wanted to achieve, and so much that you were actually working on. So this is going to be quite emotional time indeed. But why do I say that it's indecisive? Oh, this is going to be good. You know why? Because this is going to be a sign that this is going to take a great deal of your own energy and attention. So I'm telling you now, and I'm making you aware of the fact that there are going to be really important opportunities at the end of the week, but you must not ignore these opportunities. I know that you don't ignore opportunities, but purely because lots of other things are going to be highlighted. This is why you need to kind of understand, as soon as you find yourself indecisive, then and there, you need to also at the same time be aware of the actual opportunities which are going to be like around you at around the end of the week. And the next stage of this opportunity, it's all about the actual that you must not ignore, because also something is going to be putting you off. These opportunities are also kind of connected to the part of your life from before that maybe you tried, maybe you started, maybe you had a little go, and now you're going to still have this like kind of energy, like kind of creating a little bit of negativity and tampering with your own vibration. So this is all about the actual you understanding that it's all about a new plan. It's to do with the elements, new plan, and new plan. This is what you need to remember after that indecisive situation, and after you become aware of the opportunities. Don't bring yourself down, don't pull yourself down. You have to believe in yourself, my gorgeous Cancerinich, because there are also going to be some very, very amazing people who are going to step in and actually help you. It's all about being aware of the new plan, being aware of this hope and confidence that brings you at the same time. The more you're aware of this, the more powerful you're going to be when it comes to facing uncertain efforts. So this is why you need to remember to believe in yourself, my gorgeous Cancerini, and also maintain a balance in between work and the home life. This is something that you also need to remember. Very important stage of your life indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.